Hi, good afternoon on this very chilly Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we are going to be going over Previews International. So if you're thinking that you're here for a different class, you might want to relook at that schedule, but we are going to do Previews International, and then at 2 o'clock we're going to be offering the NRT Gateway orientation. It's an overview of everything going on there. So my name is Katrina DeBacco. I am the broker concierge for Coldwell Banker. And again, thank you so much for being here with us. Or with me, I should say. There is no us. I am going to go ahead and jump into our previews presentation. Oh, the wonderful world of Coldwell Banker Previews International. So off the bat, I'd like to let everybody know that Coldwell Banker Previews International is a luxury marketing program, first and foremost. And I think sometimes that very integral component, its very basic foundation of what previews is, does get lost sometimes with, just all of the different qualifications, the memberships, the different websites, things like that. And so I want to just make sure that everybody who's on the class today, you all are fully aware that it is strictly a marketing program, and it's a marketing program that is specific to marketing luxury real estate. So within this world of luxury marketing comes obviously luxury selling, the luxury lifestyle, luxury living, everyday living. So that is really the entire spirit that Previews embodies. So something that I do like to start with and letting you all know a little bit of the background about Previews. I've personally been working with Previews for nearly about 4 years now. And with Previews, I think it has a very beautiful beginning. So we actually acquired Previews International, or the name Previews International, in 1933. And actually, the person who came up with Previews was a gentleman by the name of Henderson Talbot. And Mr. Talbot, actually, what he did, so if you can imagine in the 30s, not much money floating around. And he actually had a bright idea, probably not so bright at the time, but he had a bright idea to go around the world and preview luxury properties. So he was a photographer. And what he did was take pictures of different properties that he toured around the world. And his whole idea was to actually bring the listings, if you will, into the homes of luxury buyers that he knew. So he was building his network. He was going out doing all of the groundwork and then taking those photos. He would put them into film strips. So imagine it would be like a modern day YouTube slideshow. He actually put all of his pictures into film strips and previewed them to prospective buyers. And so that is where the spirit of Previews comes from. It's what we continue to maintain and continue to do today. So it's really, really interesting and really neat actually to kind of see that, or to know that. I think that has a lot to deal with why we have built the qualifications that we have surrounding this entire program, and why we really have built the program to embody everything in that luxury lifestyle. You are here as an entire elite sales force who will go out, do all of the groundwork, and the buyers, the sellers, are counting on you to have built that network of luxury clientele and knowing the luxury market. So much like Mr. Henderson Talbot did as well, same idea is what we like to keep in. So again, I just like to mention that to let you all know kind of the history of where Previews came from. So as you can see, this is a live website that anybody can go to. It's called previewsadvantage.com. This is a great website to show your clients, to let them know what Previews is all about. I think it really spells out everything that we do. What I just scrolled through while I was talking about the history was the history, so they can actually see kind of where all of that comes from. But as well, we go into our advertising, and so you're able to show your clients the type of print advertising we do, social media advertising, online and editorial media. So lots of really, really great stuff. Here in Colorado, and I kind of want to bring things a little bit home to you. So here in Colorado, we have what's called the Previews Members Only Club. And that is going to be something in addition to the conglomerate international previews organization. Now, the club is going to give you some added benefits, but I want to stick for just a moment in talking about what you are getting as a previews member, and not even just as a previews member, but if you ever have a listing in the Colorado area, if you're in the metro area, anything priced $600,000 and above is going to qualify that home to be a previews property. And let me just kind of spell something out very clearly as well. Previews follows a property, does not follow a person. So a person, a real estate agent, can become a qualified previews property specialist, meaning you get to market yourself as such. However, if you have a home that is not a qualified previews home, you cannot market that home as a previews home. It's not a qualified house. You yourself can be marketed that way, but not the house. So likewise and vice versa, if you have a house that reaches the previews price point, but you yourself are not a previews agent, doesn't matter. Previews will follow the property. That is a big misconception, so I want to make sure to talk about that. Okay, so one thing as well that I wanted to get into, and this was going around kind of explaining to your clients, some of the items that you can get for them are going to be in print. So print should take us to our Homes and Estates magazine information. Now, here's where I wanted to spend a little bit of time in just letting you know the advantages for yourself in working with previews. You have an entire local marketing team here in Colorado who is helping you in everything that you need previews. So you have Jill Crowder, who is our amazing previews coordinator, and you also have Todd Moyer, who is our marketing manager for all of Colorado. Those two together can help you with any types of marketing that you might need in the high-end atmosphere. Now, beyond those two, you also have an entire team an entire previews team in our country, sitting in California, who can help spark all of your previews advertising, whether it's going to be throughout the state, throughout the country, or throughout the world. So really, really helpful to know that you do have a huge team that's backing you up. Our social area will show you our previews inside and out, previewsinsideout.com. That is our previews luxury blog. Lots of great stuff on this blog, and I actually already have it pulled up so you can see what it looks like. Again, another great item to just showcase to your clients to let them know all of the wonderful ways that you are including and surrounding yourself in the previews market, but also avenues that you can use to help market that seller's home. So really, really great stuff. And you'll see here, we talk about a lot, so top trends that are shaping the luxury landscape. Of course, we're going to have homes in there as well, but we've got a lot of other things. The best places for luxury travel in 2017. Oh, how fun. One fine year. We always get an editor's note, which is always really fun too. We've got a little bit on Top Chef. Anyway, you get the idea. So really good stuff on the social end as well. And let me hit my back. And a little bit more on the online side. I just want to call out a few of our luxury partners. That's going to be the Wall Street Journal, the Robb Report, Mansion Global, Help Living. We've got List Globally. Oh, if you have not visited List Globally, that is an amazing website. It is, I believe, one of the largest international syndicates to get your listings out on. It's a really neat website. It's very international focused. As soon as you go to it, you basically just choose the flag of your country, and you pop into that country of your choice, and you kind of go through and look at all the listings. CBPLuxury.com, that is our previews microsite, as well, of course, as we've got PropGo Luxury, Zillow, and Realtor. You can never leave out Zillow and Realtor. As much as, our websites are much more real-time than those ones, but hey, I just want to throw it out there. Okay, so again, you have a lot of avenues that you can reach out to for your clients. The editorial media is the very last item here that I want to let you all know about. So this is really when you are going to have that wow property. We do have an agent in our Devonshire office, actually, who's listing Joe Cocker's estate, or had listed it. I don't know if it's sold. I haven't spoken to her in a little while. But that, for example, is a really, really great example of what you would use to actually take advantage of getting some press coverage. So, of course, not everybody's going to have Joe Cocker's estate, but maybe you have a home with, I don't know, I'm trying to think, with a fireplace that was built with stone imported from Italy, for example, and that does exist. I've helped market that one. But that would be another example, so a feature. Maybe you have certain treatments in the home, or maybe it is the highest price home in a given location for you. Or maybe certain celebrities have frequented this house, whether it be like a Boulder home, or, something in Vail or Aspen. So, whenever there is something very unique, something newsworthy, that's really when our team of previews marketers can come into play as well and help you get the coverage that you and that home deserve, whether it's going to be statewide coverage, national coverage, or international coverage. Really, really good stuff there. And we can also do translations as well, so very helpful if that's needed. Now, a little bit on the number side. We have 136 agents and teams that have been ranked on the Wall Street Journal Real Trends annual list of America's top 1,000 agents. So amazing. And these are all regarding our previous property specialists. Within those property specialists, these agents generated over 8.8 billion. That's B, 8.8 billion. And so we are leading. The next brand that's closest to us, we are leading them by 40%. It is amazing. Absolute experts in our market. And here's what I really like. We are, how many of us know that today we are totally in a global market, total global economy. People are traveling more than they ever have in human history. And it is that important, so much more importance today on making sure to align yourself with partners who are also internationally connected. So joining Coldwell Banker and also becoming a part of the Previews Network, you are connected to 47 different countries and territories with over 3,000 offices worldwide, which includes and that's another over 84,000 independent associates. So really, really awesome. You get to pick up the phone and talk to anybody that you'd like around the country if you ever had a need to do something like that. So really, really great stuff. What I'd like to do next is actually move us into our actual presentation for the local benefits now of Coldwell Banker's, our very own Coldwell Banker Colorado Previews Members Only Club. So let me go ahead and jump into this program. And again, just to kind of, take a step back, I just want to remind you that Previews International is an expansive international program. Yet here in the wonderful state of Colorado with our top management team, we all decided to come together and to create something that even gives more value to being a previews specialist. And so that's why you have now the Previews Members Only program. To qualify to become a Previews Member Only, you need to have 2 listings and 3 sales over $600,000 in the last 2 years. So again, that's going to be 2 listings and 3 sales over $600,000 in the last 24 months. If you are outside of the Denver metro area, so if you are joining us from northern Colorado, whether that be Fort Collins, Loveland area, or down south, Colorado Springs and Pueblo, those price points only need to be $500,000. So for you all, it's 2 listings and 3 sales over $500,000 to be a qualified member. You also, and just so you know, that sales criteria is reviewed, on a continuous 2-year basis. I'm going to go through some of the benefits of the membership. So you are going to get a 60-second TV spot on the CBTV show. Typically with any listing rewards package that you purchase, you're going to get less than that. So it's really nice if you are a Previews member, you will get a 60-second spot. In addition, and this is probably one of my favorites that I feel like agents can take a lot more advantage of because it is totally paid for you through becoming a member. It's subsidized, I should say. And it's really awesome opportunity, but you actually will get a 90-second personal video that you can use on any of your social media. You can send it out to clients. So what is so awesome about this 90-second video is you're going to come into the Channel 2, the Fox Channel 2 news studio, excuse me, and you're actually going to be met with a makeup artist, a hairdresser. They're going to get you all dolled up, and then you can even come prepared with a script, and this script can be on anything of your choosing. If you want to just do a Why Choose Me video, or a neighborhood watch video, or just maybe a lesson on buying in the luxury market in our Denver market today. You know, what that looks like. Any topic of your choice, you're going to get a professional film crew who's going to tape you in the Channel 2 news studio, and they will do all of the video editing. They will add some graphics on there for you, and that is completely your video that you can do with as you please. It is an amazing deal. For that alone, I would probably become a Previews members only. Next, we also have our gold envelopes. These are those stunning, very heavy stock, vibrant gold colored envelopes, and we will get those mailed to homes valued at $600,000 or more for all of you. And we're going to do 100 of those mailers for you with a price point of $600 or above. And again, if you're northern or southern, you're going to get a $500,000 price point. And I just want to take a little break, and I want to let you all know, whoever is on the webinar today, you do have a chat box to the right side of your screen. Feel free to ask any questions at any time at all. Alrighty, the next item that I want to talk about is going to be our Agent Target Marketing Cards. These ATM, for short, ATM cards are available in 14 different areas, and the cards go out to a predetermined mailing list of luxury homes. So the really cool thing, again, I've got like a really cool thing on each slide here. The cost is actually underwritten 40% by the Previews Members Only Club, and the remainder of that cost, so 60% of that, is going to be split between 3 or 5 of you. So these cards are actually marketing different luxury homes around the area, around a certain zip code, and you, along with 3 to 5 or 3 to 4, it would be you plus 3 to 4 others, are going to be marketed on the card as well. So all of you, depending on how many are going to be on the card, actually split the 60%. So really, really awesome benefit there. Another thing is you're going to have meetings and luxury sales clinics. There will be 8 meetings throughout the entire year, and those meetings are going to be at luxury listings of any one of our Previews brokers throughout the entire area. I am so sorry. I'm a little, my allergies are going crazy today. So we also, in addition to those 8 meetings that we have for our Previews brokers, we also do 3 luxury sales clinics at different businesses that we choose to partner with. So what we really like, again, going back to that spirit of Previews and, you know, staying intact and living in that luxury realm, we like to partner with businesses who are also embodying the same type of spirit of luxury lifestyle. So whenever we do our luxury clinics, we like to make sure to showcase these luxury clinics at places that also embody the same luxury living lifestyle. So high-end car dealerships, luxury furniture shops, you know, places like that. And not only do we want to make sure that they're in that arena, we also want to make sure that the reason that they're there is so that they build relationships. Because we all know real estate is a relationship business at the end of the day. But if you are trying to get into that luxury market, the relationship, your sincerity, your knowledge, your expertise, your guidance, all of that is what truly that luxury clientele is looking for. So we want to make sure that anytime that we are going to be doing a luxury sales clinic, we want to be partnering with a business and have our clinics at places where we can also meet other, hopefully, you know, future business partners as well, on any, you know, any facet of our business, but also just start building up and cultivating those relationships. So, you know, when we can all grow together, we can do amazing things together. You will also be showcased on the previewsmembersonly.com website, on the ColdwellBankerPreviews.com website, Those two websites together are going to help you to be recognized as an expert in the luxury market by showcasing your beautiful profile page on both of those, as well as listing any of, or excuse me, showing any of the listings that you have on those pages as well. We also have an exclusive relationship with our relocation team. So if you are a Previews member, all leads coming through you also will need to be a part of the relo team as well. So you will have to talk with our relo department. But all leads coming in over 500,000 are going to go directly to you as a Previews agent. Love that deal. We do group photos that are used in 5280 and Colorado Homes and Lifestyle magazine. So if you have already seen, by now I'm hoping that everybody on this webinar has seen at least once, hopefully a lot more than once, our 5280 magazines or our CH&L magazines in your office. You can pick any one of those up, and we often throughout the year will have a centerfold of our Previews members. Really nice photos that we take, and we tend to do those. I just spoke about some of the business partners that we like to cultivate relationships with, and so we like to do our photos sometimes, like some of their, whether it's going to be posing with having like Maseratis behind us, or and really sophisticated and luxurious furniture, things like that. Anyway, so really nice photos to actually showcase to all of your clients. We also definitely do discount pricing in CH&L for our Previews members. You will also receive refresher courses offered at no cost. And then, of course, we do the featured property cards, and then you'll also be showcased on Luxury Connoisseur. Now, what just passed in the beginning of November was our annual Previews Business Conference. It was a to-die-for conference. The energy in this year's conference was phenomenal. What this conference is, it's a 2-day retreat. You will have your accommodations paid for, your classes, the events, dinner. We fly in speakers from all over the country. We do a ton of little networking, kind of, not sessions, but networking opportunities. We offer networking opportunities so that you can make sure to meet your colleagues from around Colorado. And we also do bring in our affiliate partners as well. So anybody who's practicing real estate out in, Vail, Grand Junction, any one of our affiliate partners, they are also in here as well. And it's always great to start building those relationships. So the whole package of attending that conference is about not attending the conference, but becoming a Previews members only member. Everything that I've gone through, all of this would come at a cost of about $2,500. But for you, we are actually breaking it down, and we can offer a quarterly cost of only $200 per quarter. So that does come out to $800 throughout the year. But again, you're getting a value of $2,500 for everything that's going on. That includes so many of these other items over here that I listed. Your profiles on those top websites, Previews members only, the Coldwell Banker Previews, getting all of these leads here that would go straight to you. That's free money in your pocket whenever you nurture those leads. The photos, the mailers that are going out. There's so much to be had in with the Previews program altogether. So again, I didn't see any questions coming through on the chat box. I do think that Previews is a little straightforward, so it's one of our easier programs to talk about, I should say. Again, if you do have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I love Previews. I love everything that Coldwell Banker Previews International offers, not only its agents, but obviously its clients. So that's the number one thing. We are here to help you, to impress, and to encourage your clients to be future clients once again and again and again. And if not, to refer you to have some other clients as well. So everything that we are doing in the Previews International program, as well as the Previews Members Only Club, it's all to make you look extremely stellar, extremely knowledgeable, and pristine in every facet that you are marketing, advertising, and helping your clients to either buy the home of their dreams or sell their current. So again, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is Katrina DeBacco. I'm the broker concierge for our company, and you can reach me at area code 559-967-9751. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.